So it seems like the Javante Tank Davis and the Keith Thurman potential fight, man, is really starting to intensify. Tank is, you know, still throwing jabs at Keith. I just want to give my, my take on this again, man. I mean, I briefly touched on this in a previous video, but I want to touch a little bit more on it. I mean, that's a pretty good fight. Would love to see that fight, but not now. Maybe later on, man. Not now. Let Tank get a real belt, at least, or something. I mean, damn, unify somewhere, man. Plant the kid feet. The kid is a bad boy, but the way they moving him, at this point, I think it's safe to say that they're just using this kid, man. They're using him as a cash grab. They're just bouncing him around different divisions to scoop up bags of money. It just so happened Mario Barrios, he had a belt, but it's not one of those highly regarded belts. And many believe that Mario Barrios was groomed for Tank Davis, man. A whole lot of people believe that. Me too, me included. I mean, he had 130 to work on. He didn't unify there. He has a real belt down there. Then 135. He had some real action there. They didn't plant his feet down, let him go in there and try to become unified against Devin Haney, against Teofimo Lopez. He never fought Lomachenko. These are fights that people wanted to see, man. And instead, they jump him up to 140 to fight a Barrios. Which that was a very good fight. But that is not something that people ask for. We didn't want to see that, man. Most of the time when we watch boxing, we want to see like a boxer stay in his division and try to clean it out and become undisputed and then move up or move down or whatever. That's what makes a boxer great. And Tank Davis, I believe as long as he stays with Mayweather, he's going to be like, he's going to be limited. I'm not sure what the exact plan is for him, man. I would say, like I said, I believe that they're using him to grab money, absolutely. But the future for Tank Davis, I'm not sure if, he's ever going to be undisputed anywhere, man. It's not looking like it, man. He's already, how old is Tank, man? 24 years old, 25. He has maybe a good 8 years before he starts to really decline. So what, yeah. 33, 34-ish, 35 is when you start this. He got good 9 years. And he had, look at all the fights he's had, and none of them really were of any significance yet. Besides maybe the Barrios one was a little bit, that one wasn't even as really significant, man. I'm talking like in 135. That's where I really want to see him do his thing. And Floyd is, for some reason, I can't understand. If it's all about money, though, is it about the money? Or is it about being afraid for your man to lose? Is it a combination? Because if there's clearly money in a Teofimo fight, there's clearly some money in the Devin fight, I guess. I've seen channels that say, well, Tank fights Devin. He's not really gaining much money from that. He's gaining a belt. But so you're telling me fighting Barrios gained him more money than fighting Devin? That was a more financially stable fight for him to fight Barrios than it was to fight Devin Haney. Okay, well, like I said, the way that Tank's career is moving, I'm not really feeling it, man. I'm not feeling it at all. The kid is he's absolutely gifted. He has speed, power. He definitely does have ring IQ. But he's wasting it on unimportant fights, man. Let me see him get in there, mix it up with the 135 dudes, get some belts, real belts, and then, at least 2 fights. And then, you want to fight Keith Thurman, cool. I think that's a very problematic fight for Tank, though. I think so, unless, he hit Keith to the body or something like that. But Keith moves around a little bit too good. You know what I mean? And he's strong. I believe he probably hits harder than Barrio. So yeah, I still want to see it though, but not now. I want to see him get in there and become undisputed, man. Something Floyd never did. And I'm not sure if that's that they're trying to keep him from being undisputed, or because they, at this point they should be pushing for that, like push for him to be undisputed, man. You know how good that'll be on Tank's on his legacy, bro. I don't get it, man. This is the thing. This is the politics of boxing. But it looks like, man, that Keith Thurman fight might be in the near future, man. If they keep poking at it, it looks like that might end up happening. But let me know what you think, man. Drop a comment, like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all later on the next one, man. And I'm off this. Peace.